Now today's video features players, okay, that you will not see in FIFA 19 or FIFA ever again, to be honest. Today's video consists of players today that have retired or something's happened to them, so we're going to cover them all today and why they won't be in the next FIFA. Now you may be thinking, Rossi, I've seen you streaming Fortnite last couple of days. What is going on? And yeah, well, I've got some news for you. I've just started up a brand new channel and it's called Rossi Games. Here you go, there it is on the screen. The link's in the description. I'd really appreciate if you guys could take a second to subscribe to me. I'm going to be doing daily videos on there, vlogs, Fortnite videos, stuff like that, and just something else, just something a bit different that I want to try and find my love back for YouTube and just have a little bit of fun. So it's here on the screen, or there'll be a card up here, or it'll be in the description. If you could subscribe, that'd be great. My brand new channel. But forgetting all that today, we're gonna have a look at players now that won't be in FIFA 19. If you guys could drop a like and a thumbs up down below, that'd be absolutely insane. I'd massively appreciate it. And if you could subscribe to me down below, turn the notifications on, that'll be even better. Now the first person you're gonna see in this video is Polo. Polo's officially announced his retirement from New York City Football Club. He's had a fantastic career. So this guy is a former World Cup champion. He's a former, Champions League champion, winner, whatever you want to call it, and he's officially retired at the age of 38. Now we tweeted this back in November after New York City Football Club were knocked out of the playoffs. So back in November, Polo tweeted this: last match in MLS, as my time in New York City Football Club comes to an end, I want to thank everybody for the kindness and support they have shown me in this incredible city. Well, we can all agree, yeah, it's an incredible city. Not only my adventure in New York comes to an end, but my journey as a football player as well. There we go, that's pretty mad. Thank you to the amazing supporters, thank you to the coaching staff, and thank you to my teammates. There we go, Andrea Pirlo, not going to be in FIFA ever again, maybe as a legend card, maybe as an icon, or whatever you want to call it in the future, but not as a normal Ultimate Team card. He's had a fantastic career, and yeah, it's going to be sad to see him go. Now I want to dedicate this next player to, obviously, I want to dedicate this video basically to the next player. It's a very sad situation, but I want to talk about it and want to talk about, hopefully this guy goes on to have a further, better career. Well, I don't know, but hopefully, if things can turn out alright for him. We've got Ryan Mason, who I'm going to dedicate this video to. Gone for a very sad period where he's had to retire very early, 26 years of age, I believe. Now I want you guys to put some hearts in the comment section down below for Ryan Mason. Obviously, it's a very, very, sad situation. Hull City midfielder forced to retire after fractured skull. Now, he got injured, I think you guys may or may not know, about 18 months ago now when he clashed heads with Gary Cahill in the first half of the Premier League match between Hull City and Chelsea back in January last year. So, not quite 18 months ago. But Hull City midfielder Ryan Mason has been forced to retire at the age of 26 as a result of a fractured skull he suffered back in 2017. So he come out and did, a massive speech on this on Instagram, I believe. He did a little speech on there, a little post, etc, etc. But yes, after taking, a lot of advice from doctors, skull specialists, he's taken a lot of advice from a lot of people, and they've all agreed and all sort of said, you shouldn't be going back onto the football pitch, because if you take a knock in the future or something might happen to you, then, you might not be so lucky next time, basically. Now, fair play to Tottenham, because there we go, there's a little article here. Ryan Mason has full Tottenham support, says Maurizio Pochettino. So probably said, I don't think I said his name very well there, but we'll go with it. We'll roll with it right now. So yes, Pochettino goes on to talk about Ryan Mason, saying he has an incredible footballing brain. He's a very talented footballer, and then he goes on to say, he has the full support of Tottenham Hotspur, so he can have a job thereafter. He can coach there. He can do what he sort of wants to. So yes, looks like Tottenham are going to support him. It's a very sad situation. He's had to retire so early. It's not good news, but he's, I guess, like he said, he's lucky to be alive, etc, etc. So, fair play to him. He's taken advice. He's not, thought, no, I'm okay, I'm going to get back onto the football pitch and put himself at risk. He's taken advice, people around him. He's happy with what he's achieved in football, and he's going to move on now to maybe coaching or something. So I wish him all the best, like, deepest down, I do wish him all the best. Good luck to him. So, we got a player now who's retired. This guy's a former Ballon d'Or winner. The only person to step in between Messi and Ronaldo, and it is Kaká. The former AC Milan Real Madrid player has retired from football at the age of 35. So, Kaká has been linked with a return to AC Milan in, the off-field sort of scene, if you like. So, coaching, management, or something like that. Not obviously the play. Now, like Polo, this guy's a former Champions League winner. This guy's a former World Cup winner. He's a very successful footballer who's achieved pretty much everything there is to achieve in football, including Ballon d'Or. So, I mean, that's pretty big. So, the 35-year-old Brazilian announced his retirement on Twitter. It was much more than I could ever imagine. Thank you. I am now ready for the next journey. Now, Kaká actually announced this year he would not extend his contract with Orlando City, obviously the MLS team he's been at previously, but he has opened the door to return to AC Milan, the club where pretty much made his name. He actually said, I would like to participate in the club in another way, as a manager, a sporting director, as someone who is between the pitch and the club. So yeah, he's not playing anymore, but he still wants to be involved in the club. Now, someone now who actually hasn't been in FIFA for a year or two, but he's never going to be in FIFA ever again. There was always talk about him going to a different team or coming back to a team that would be in FIFA, but now he's officially retired or announced his retirement. That obviously pretty much rules him out, but I'm pretty confident this guy one day will get an icon card or a legend card, and it is the one and only Xavi, one of the best midfielders football's probably ever seen. Now, it says here, Barca legend Xavi confirms retirement plans, and he actually targets a coaching career. Now, it says here, Barcelona legend Xavi has revealed his intention to retire from football at the end of the season. Obviously, he's out playing in the Middle East or whatever, so you probably haven't heard of his name for a little while now, but he's still out there. He's still out there playing football, of course. So yeah, he actually joined Qatari side Al Sadd back in 2015. So, you know, 3 years this year he would have been at, you know, he left Barcelona, which is pretty incredible. Now, this is another guy who's pretty much won everything there is to win in football. Champions Leagues, the leagues, I mean, a couple times over, you name it. I mean, he's done a lot. He's won World Cups as well. And yeah, there's not really much more you can win. Yeah, obviously I won a Ballon d'Or, but, you know, that's a pretty hard one to win. So, what has Xavi come out and said himself? Well, he said, I've had luck to not be injured, and I think my career has come to its end, he told Spanish newspaper Sport. There's been a descent. Qatar allowed me this. Now I see myself being more tired. It's harder to recover. It will surely be my last year being a footballer. I have the idea of getting my coaching license next year and being a coach. So this is actually coming after winning the Qatar Cup, say club for some reason, with Al Sadd in April, which was his first trophy in the country. But yes, one of the midfield maestros, one of the best midfielders we've ever seen, has officially announced he's going to be retiring. Very sad occasion, but you know, he's had a very good career. He's got to look back and think, my career's been bloody decent. Well, the next player is, you know, a player that I think, you know, might be one of the best goalkeepers the world's ever seen, alright? And it is one and only Buffon. Now, we don't 100% know if this guy is going to retire, but, well, he's going to retire unless Juventus win the Champions League. That's right, they are his terms. He's come out and said this, so this is pretty major. Now, considering, obviously, they drew to Tottenham yesterday. It was a 2-2 draw. Obviously, went 2-0 up very, very early. Tottenham managed to get back into the game. They still got a lot of work to do. They got to go away from home and get a result. So it says here, Buffon confirms he will retire in 2018 unless Juventus win the Champions League. So this means, obviously, if he does retire, he will not be in the next FIFA, as obviously you know. This is what this video is all about. Only the prospect of winning the competition this season and qualifying for next year's Club World Cup would prevent him from calling it a day in 2018. So, there you go. Can we, well, are we ever going to see Buffon in FIFA 19? Are we ever going to see him in FIFA ever again? I mean, they've been in the final couple of years, so there is a chance they could win it. But I still think, you know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Are Juventus going to win the Champions League this year? If they are, Buffon's going to carry on playing, and he will be in the next FIFA. So yes, obviously, we've seen him yesterday against Tottenham. We've seen, obviously, the comeback and stuff. They still got to go away from home. They've got to go to Wembley and get a result. And then, obviously, they still got to go for a couple of stages then to get, you know, to win the actual thing. Is Buffon going to win the Champions League finally? It's the only trophy he's never won, so that's probably why he's saying this. We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. We're going to have to wait and see on this one, but I would say there's a good percentage that, you know, Buffon's going to retire. There's a good percentage. Last of all, another player who's actually announced his retirement, and this is an Arsenal player. An Arsenal sort of fan favourite for quite a while is Tomas Rosicky, or Rosicky, however you want to pronounce it. A lot of people do pronounce his name very differently. But he said, I can no longer prepare my body for what is required. So the former Arsenal midfielder has been playing for Sparta Prague, which is the team you see on the card on the screen. So he's actually only won the FA Cup twice with Arsenal, even though he was there for such a long time. That's all he actually won in England. But anyway, he's announced his immediate retirement from professional football. So he's actually retired already, which I didn't know. I thought it was at the end of the season. So he actually decided to hang up his boots during the winter break for Sparta Prague. So yes, that's right, the card you're seeing on the screen right now, still in FIFA, but he's not even playing anymore. So he actually did struggle with a lot of injuries when he was at Arsenal. He struggled for a lot of years. 10 years he was at the North London club, and like I say, he had a lot of injuries, and now he's 37 years of age, and he's probably still getting injured, and he's just not recovering very well from them all. So what did he say? Well, after careful consideration, I've realised I am no longer able to be fully prepared, well, my body to be fully prepared for what professional football requires. I would like to thank Sparta for raising me, for being the first step in my career in big clubs, and obviously allowing me to say goodbye at the place I love the most. So he left there back in 2001. He went to Borussia Dortmund, where he did establish himself in the side before Arsenal came calling and obviously signed him. He won the FA Cup twice during his time at England and obviously at the Emirates Stadium. So he actually rejoined his boyhood club that summer, but obviously injury actually struck him once again, and yeah, he just can't recover anymore. But there you go, guys, the players will not be in FIFA 19. If you have enjoyed this video, please drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Greatly appreciated. For more FIFA and football videos, subscribe to my new channel down below, my new Fortnite vlog channel. It's going to be decent. I'm looking forward to it. Now, you may be thinking, Rossi, I've seen you streaming Fortnite last couple of days. What is going on? And yeah, well, I've got some news for you. I've just started up a brand new channel and it's called Rossi Games. Here you go. There it is on the screen. The link's in the description. I'd really appreciate if you guys could take a second to subscribe to me. I'm going to be doing daily videos on there, vlogs, Fortnite videos, stuff like that, and just something else, just something a bit different. I want to try and find my love back for YouTube and just have a little bit of fun. So it's here on the screen, or there'll be a card up here, or it'll be in the description. If you could subscribe, that'd be great. My brand new channel. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Has been as always. Peace.